going to do a train the trainer for you on teaching of stick fighting. So this is something I've actually trained even little old ladies to do at women's self-defense classes. So, first of all, I've got PVC pipes. They're very durable. They can take a real good punishment. You see I got a bucket of them over here. Real cheap training weapon for teaching weapons. So, first thing you're going to do is have your class grab a couple of these PVC pipes. These are 24 inches. I always have them sit one on the floor. And I say put the stick in your non-dominant hand to start with. Let's put the other hand over here just out of the way. And we start behind the shoulder. And we go to the hip. And we go to the shoulder and the hip. And I just tell people to do that. That's really easy, isn't it? And people are like, yeah, that's pretty easy. Then when they start to get a little bit more confident with that, so just kind of shuffle your feet around. Stay in the same area, but shuffle your feet. Some of the common things you'll see people do is sometimes people do real short, choppy ones. So just go around and critique each person that you're working with. Say, really stretch out there with that arm. Reach out there. And another thing that I always like to teach is we're not hitting like a baseball bat swing. We're actually doing like a slice. So imagine you have a little sword in your hand and you're slicing. Slice, slice, slice. So you get your class going and do it with the non-dominant hand. Then you have them switch to the dominant hand. Just get them real comfortable with that. Whenever you see that everybody's kind of like, okay, I've got this. Then you say, okay, pick up the other weapon. You've got two, one on the hip, one on the shoulder, and then you just switch them back and forth. And again, you just go around, critique the class a little bit. If they're doing too choppy of things like this, which I've seen people do, just reach out there and tell them to really stretch out there with that weapon. Okay, this is the only thing you actually need to know how to do in order to stick fight as self-defense. Now when I say stick fighting, I'm not talking about going down to the Philippines and challenging the local stick fighter to a stick fight, okay? You'll get your butt kicked or killed. This is stick fighting for self-defense. And even, children or little old ladies can learn how to do this stick fighting. Up and down. And those are the basic moves. You can keep off a crowd from you. You end up in one of these cities where there's riots going on. Grab a broom handle, snap it in two. Grab some tree branches. Snap some car antennas off of some cars, random cars in a parking lot. You've got yourself a couple sticks. You got a crowd of hooligans coming around you. You can back away, back away, You can create yourself a hole, get out of that bad situation.